So, alright, so I'm working on the security station.
Oh, how's it going?
It's going good. I got one made. I got it all set up. By the time I go to bed tonight, I should have it, my base sort of set up I wouldn't say hacker proof. I don't have enough materials to hacker proof it, but
Wait, what do you have to?
um,
What materials do you have to put in?
well, so here's the thing. What it does, like, have you ever played on a PvP server
Yeah.
where you could use a faction and claim a certain spot of land,
Mhm.
and then nobody can break or build on that land if they're not in your faction, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it does, pretty much.
Okay.
Only instead of just being a claim that nobody can get past, it's a you can hack the station, and if you hack it, then you can build or break. So it's
Oh,
kind
okay.
of a, I don't know, I think it's a better answer to the faction thing, you know?
But
It's
how
like,
do you?
well,
But does it need pressure or anything, or does it need power?
no, it doesn't need pressure or power.
So how do you stop people hacking it? What do you do?
It's got this interface. You put on your pneumatic helmet to hack it, and you put a security upgrade in your helmet. So these are in the
Yeah.
NEI, right? So you access the station and you say, okay, I want to hack it now. And what you have to do is take over the little nodes inside the program.
I know, but how do you write? How do you keep it secure?
You just hope that your program's good enough or you got enough upgrades in it.
But do you have to program it?
Yeah, you lay it out. There's these little programming parts that you put into it that kind of form a path.
Mhm.
And then the hacker has to follow the path in order to get to the, what do they call it, diagnostic subroutine. That's how you
Yeah.
finish. And then once you defeat it, boom, you can build or break.
We should have that. We should have like a whoever hacks it gets to blow someone's base up.
Hello, everybody. Slash MVC here. I'm back on the Arrakis server, playing Crash Landing 1.1.3 once again, and loving it, because I think today I'm going to actually get a security station hooked up in this place. Let's see what everybody's talking about right now. I've got, yep, 2 guys on. Hello, guys. Boom. Okay. I was actually going to do this 1 or 2 episodes ago, and then I had doing good. Onsen Power wants to know how we're doing. I had all these problems with the elevator, which are solved. They are solved, 100% solved. I'm never going to do an episode again where my elevator does not work. I don't think. Maybe, if I'm lucky. But let's go ahead and get some ender pearls in this thing and make sure our elevator is going to be powered. Yeah, cool. And that way I know I can go up and down the elevator without getting stuck halfway up. In the meantime, let's go to pneumatics. Let's look at a recipe. How do we do that again? Oh yeah, like this. We're not doing the kinetic compressor. No, we are not. That is a little bit more than what we want to get into today, but the security station is what I want to do. Security station is some black plastic and some burst plant plastic. I guess that's gray. 1 printed circuit board, no problem, and some turbine rotors, which are these turbine blades, and 1 compressed iron, no problem. Turbine blades are gold and redstone, no problem. So, let's see here. Where's my gold? I think I put it over here. Good. Gold and redstone. Right there's my redstone. We're just going to make a bunch of these blades because, oh wait, what do I set this filter to? The, it's set for plastic. So what's going to come out? Is that going to be a turbine rotor? No. What's going to come out is going to be a turbine blade. So I could use turbine in the description, I guess. Yeah. Let's do that. Turbine. Cool. So, and then we just put the stuff in the inbox. Boom. And, you know, I may actually need to go ahead and put some fuel in here. I've got, honestly, lots of air in there. Let's go ahead, though. Put some fuel in there. I'm going to be compressing some stuff finally again. I got a bunch of this. Ooh, no, I don't have a bunch of that either. Yikes. How much of that? Pretty good amount. Cool. That'll definitely do the job. So we'll just split it up among the 4 to make sure we get maximum pressure all the time. There you go. 16 for you, 16 for you, and 16 for you. If that doesn't do me for the next hour, there's something really wrong. Already lost a lot of pressure. I lost about a half a bar doing that. But did I get my rotors? Yes, I did. 32. Let's look at that recipe again. Because it's 2 redstone and 1 gold. So, I've got a bunch of gold inside that pressure chamber. I don't know if you can see it by getting in here. Probably not. What we need to do now, I wasn't paying attention to that recipe really. It's not going to let the gold out. So what we need to do is clear the filter. There we go. And it'll pull the gold out. Yeah, no problem. Cool. There's my gold. So I got 32 turbine blades. And we'll make those into, just out of curiosity, I was going to make them all into the rotors or whatever. Let's look up the blades like that and see what they go into craft. Flow detection tubes and advanced flow detection tubes and the rotors. I don't expect to. Emits a redstone signal of which the strength is dependent on how much air is traveling through the tube. Yeah, I'm sure that's really useful. I don't think that's something I'm going to use. So let's go ahead and make them all into the rotors. Oh, everybody's trying to sleep. One sec. Oh no, where am I? Here I am. I am sleeping, guys. Are we all sleeping? But anyway, so using the turbine rotors, yeah, I don't know how many I'm going to need. I have no clue. Just doing a stack at a time seems like a reasonable. I'm probably going to use a bunch of them. I'll probably have to make more of them. Excuse me. As far as using flow detection tubes, no, I don't see that happening. I really can't wrap my mind around what you need those for at the moment. I think Onsen Parl may be AFK. Me too. Okay, so let's forget sleeping and let's get back to business. We need some compressed iron. Yeah, it's fine. We need some compressed iron, and we're going to make however many of these, I guess 10. Huh. Okay, I messed the recipe up again. How do I do this? Got those, right? And then what do they make? Yeah, and then, oh, right. Gotcha. 3 per. Like that. Like this? No. Like this? Sorry, I can't remember a recipe for 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Like that. Alright. And then we'll get in there. Yep. Boom. Got them. Okay. Cool. Throw these back in here. Alright. Got the blades. So we're back to the security station. Whoop. Security. Need 2 per security station and 1 printed circuit board per station. So how many security stations do we need? My understanding is that I think that one of them will do 1 floor, and I'm going to build 4 security stations, 1 for each floor. We'll see how that pans out. Let's just go ahead and build 1 right now. We're going to need 1 black plastic and some gray plastic. Whoop, gray plastic. The rotors and a printed circuit board. I'm hearing pneumatics for some reason. Okay. Circuit boards. Here we go. We'll start with 1 of these. No problems. It'll be right here. Oh no, wait. We gotta print that thing first. I don't know how loud that is for you guys, so I'm going to turn my volume down a bit. It's really loud for me, and I'm not sure what's making the sounds. I know. Oh, it's the safety valve tube letting off air. Okay, that's cool. Let's pull these out. No reason to absolutely waste those materials. I know I waste a lot of them, but alright, and we need these here. Okay, so a printed circuit board and some black plastic and some gray plastic, something like that, and the rotors like this, and we've got a security station. Well, like I said, I want all 4 floors protected. We could start with the garden floor, but first let's go ahead and see what else we're going to need. I kind of know what I'm going to need. Like, I've got to have a protection layout for this, right? So that involves, not too difficult, I don't think. Let's see. Well, one thing I'm definitely going to want at least 1 security upgrade. And that's a safety valve tube and some lapis and some obsidian. No problem. Got the obsidian, and I've got the lapis, I've got the obsidian, and I've got the pressure gauge tubes. I think I was going to go ahead and take these out of here and make me some safety valves with them. Let's do that. I'm not sure how many security upgrades I'm going to need, so I'm just going to do a bunch of them. Let's see, we take these, we put those there. I need some levers. I think I've got enough levers. We put the pressure tubes. Doesn't it almost look like I prepared for this episode? I did, I actually prepared. I prepare for most of them, but then something goes wrong, and then nothing goes right. So let's see. Safety valve tubes. Let's look at this again. I know we need some security upgrades. Obsidian and lapis. Okay. I probably did not get enough obsidian for that. For 5 of them, I need 20. No problem. I made an obsidian factory down here. I'll show it to you real quick. I want to stay on topic. I really want to keep everything going the way I wanted it to go. If I possibly can. Oh, yeah, never mind. Basically what I did back here. Uh-oh. Messed up my plants. There we go. Basically, very simple thing. I've just got lava and water going to and so forth, and I make the obsidian. I'll show it to you another time. Let's grab some more obsidian, because I know I need more of that. We'll look at that. We definitely will look at that. But I think that pretty much everybody who plays Crash Landing is familiar with setting that whole thing up where you get lots of obsidian while you're AFK, because I do have a chunk loader going, so anything that I have running keeps running. Let's go ahead and we're going to have 5, 5, 5, right? Yep. And the lapis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we got the security upgrades. Cool. What I was thinking on this is one for my helmet and one for each one of the security stations for now. Going forward, probably... for some reason, I think the max number of security upgrades you can put in a security station is 4. I could be completely wrong about that, and that you could actually put 4 stacks of 64 in it. Either way, we're going to wind up maxing it out. Put these rotors back over here. I don't know which box would be better. These transistors probably belong over here, and I had some, capacitors are in there. Okay, fine. So, what happens is, when you put them in this security station, you've got to have a little bit of a security upgrade here. I'm just going to put 1 in it for now. And that's going to require the player to either have 1 or 2 security upgrades in his pneumatic helmet. I don't know which. There's a wiki for that. And I haven't looked at it lately. Add a diagnostic subroutine is what that tells me. So, what do we need? I'm just going to do it this way. I'm not going to search for a diagnostic subroutine. Let's look for pneumatic craft, and there should be a diagnostic subroutine here. Maybe on the next page. Yeah, there it is. Diagnostic subroutine. And that's fire, flower, plastic, and a chest. Easy, easy. No problem. Think I've already got the plastic? Let's see. Really? Where's my fire flowers? Do I have those? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to leave 1 in there just in case. I think I have more, but let's put that in there. And then in here, we're going to have to tell it that we want to... whoop. Wrong. A servo. I'm not clicking the right thing. We want to tell it that we want to export plastic. And it's too late. It's already sent my seeds back out, hasn't it? So that's okay. Let's go back. We'll leave 1 in there just in case I don't have any more. I really think I do, but let's make some fire flower plastic and we can get a diagnostic subroutine going. Apparently I'm dying of thirst. Let's take care of that. Cool. Pressure's holding good. And the first fire flower seed came out. I'm going to need just 8, right? Yeah, 8. And a chest. So, I made a bunch of these chests because I thought that I might need some at some point. Yes, there we go, plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoop, it's 1 too many. There we go. And let's make the diagnostic subroutine. Cool. I know this thing is going to keep telling me that I need things. I kind of know what it's going to tell me. But I've never done this before. So let's just take it step by step. Next problem is add a network I/O port. Okay. Sure. I wouldn't mind doing that. Like this. Network I/O port is, that's the API, and here's the I/O port. So that's going to be a bunch of capacitors and a chest. Cool. Let's do it. All right. Network I/O installed. Whoops. Now, whoop, come on. Now what's the problem? Add a network registry. All right. And that is a what? The green one. That's repulsion plant plastic. I think that's lime green. Let's go ahead and look. Repulsion plants made with lime dye. Right? I should have that. Ooh, I don't. Do I? Okay, do I have repulsion? Yes. We'll leave one in there just in case. And let's make some repulsion plant plastic. How's our pressure? Could be better. Let's put a little bit more in these things. Go ahead and make sure we're still holding steady. This big pressure chamber does really great. Let's go ahead and let's put 2 in each one. It does great. It really does hold the pressure up even when you're doing stacks of stuff, but I don't have a very sophisticated way to control things right now. I would need another kinetic compressor, and the one I've got one whole kinetic compressor hooked up to my elevators, and I'm not taking it off of there because I want the elevators to work. So until I craft another one, that's what we're stuck with. So there's my lime. I think we need 8 of those. Let's double check, because yeah, no problem. Definitely got that. So 8 of these. Chest. What do you know? Got a network registry. Cool. And if I go with 4 security stations, I'm obviously going to need a lot of stuff. I think this is, let's see, which one is where you come in? The hacker comes in from the blue one, I think, and yeah. I'm not going to say anymore because I don't know what I'm doing actually. Let's see, problems. Diagnostic subroutine and network I/O port need to be connected in the network. Right, so that's what you need these things for. The network nodes, oh god, which require all these transistors. But you do get 16 network nodes out of it. So let's go ahead and craft those. And I mean, I've got enough to do this one time. That's fine. I'll just make a bunch of these. Is it this thing? Yeah. Alright. So now we're going to connect it up like so. And again, I think you come in from the blue and you've got to hit the green or the red. Like so. So that's connecting them up. Let's go ahead and we'll split them up like this. Yeah, okay. And then it'll connect diagonally, right? Yeah, cool. I'm hearing that the valve is letting off pressure again. I hope that's not too loud on this. I really don't know how to. Okay, so now do we have any problems? There are no problems. So this thing should be working fine at level 2. You don't actually need this. You don't have to have it in your security station. Looks like, because otherwise it would say level 1. So what you'd have to do is have a pneumatic helmet, and you'd have to put 1 security upgrade in it in order to hack a level 1. But because I've put 1 of these security upgrades in it, now you need 2 of those in your helmet in order to hack this. We can go over the helmet real quick, and then we can go over this. Intruder detection chance. Which is determined by, I think it's entity tracker? Yeah. So you need fermented spider eyes to put in your security station to make it a lot more secure. And bones and lapis lazuli. So we're going to find a lot of uses for our lapis in the next few hours, it looks like. What will happen is when you log into the security station, when you're trying to hack it, each node that you pass through, you're going to have a chance to be detected, and the diagnostic subroutine will try to catch you. But for each one, it's only a 20% chance because we have no entity tracking going on, right? So I'm going to add some entity tracking to this one. It's not going to be the final setup for the security station. I'll definitely show what I was able to craft by the time we're done here. I may run out of materials. we'll see. You can also stack up these network nodes. Each one that you try to hack, like if you're coming through this one and you get to this one, it's going to take a lot longer to get through one that's 13 deep, like so, than it is that's 1 deep. So is this the most secure layout you could come up with? Would you like to stack these 64 deep? Yeah, probably. To be more secure, you would. For this, you want as many of these security upgrades as you can get too, to be the safest you can be. And the entity trackers, which we're going to go ahead and put an entity tracker in there right now. Fermented spider eye, bones, and lapis. I've got all the stuff, I think. Yeah. So the bones, like so. I don't want to use all my lapis right off the go. I know I've got a little bit more downstairs. Oh, wait. Let's make fermented spider eyes. Let's do that first. Brown mushrooms. Now you know what those are for. I've been throwing them away. Sugar and spider eyes. There you go. So we need some of those. We need to split these stacks up here. And like that. So that'll give us 5 of these entity trackers. And I want to look at the statistical chance of catching an intruder now, which, bear in mind, I'm planning on having 4 security stations, so probably not going to be able to stick 5 of these upgrades in here at one time, but you could if you wanted to. The chance to catch an intruder should now have gone up, yeah, to 100%. So the first time, if you've got a security station with 5 of these entity trackers in it, you should have a 100% chance for the diagnostic subroutine to start searching for the hacker. As soon as the hacker clicks the first node, the diagnostic subroutine should probably go ahead and come down here and try to capture these nodes. As far as I'm concerned, that right there is almost, just from what I know, that's almost 100% chance that you're not going to get hacked. And it's not that expensive. You definitely need the spider eyes, but we're going to see. Hopefully what we're going to be able to do on the server is test out some of this security station stuff and come up with a layout that actually works, and we can put our Arrakis server stamp on it and say, this is secure, right here, this is secure. More of these security upgrades. What's the limit on these things? Let me know. If you find out, put it in the comments. Let me know. How many can I put in here? Is 64 a good number? Is 128 or more? Or is it limited to 4 like I kind of maybe thought to begin with? But I don't know. But anyway, so there we go. We've got the security upgrade, and we've got the entity tracker upgrade. So the next thing is, uh-oh, Connor was slain. Oh no. Can we sleep? 1 sec. Yeah, we can sleep. We can totally sleep. That sucks. Was using the buildings guide, he says. Yeah, that's a good one. I love that block. Okay, next thing that we need to do is what? We've got the security station made. We've got the network nodes, we've got the network I/O, we've got the registry, and we've got the diagnostic subroutine, and the entity trackers, and the security upgrades. So I think that's everything you need for one security station. The only thing that's left behind for that is redstone behavior. This is if you get hacked. We'll go over that. And upgrades, which are installed. Entity tracker, right? Security, right? Range. That's the last thing I want to check out before we get... Oh, and shared users, which there's not going to be any shared users at the moment. There should be a red field around this thing, if it's active and working, which would show how much area it actually protects. I'm going to go outside and see if it shows me that red haze. It might only show it to an intruder. I'm not sure. Let's go outside and look. Yeah, I'm not seeing a field that shows what is the protected area. Let me check on that, and I'm going to put in probably 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. But I would like to be able to see for myself what the protected area is so that I know how many of these I need and whether I need range upgrades on them. So I'm going to make a cut here, and when I figure that out, I'll be right back. Well, this will be a good test because I've got my security station set up, but I don't know what the range on it is. So if you would, when you come over here, tell me if you see a red haze around my base.
Any particles on that?
Yeah, there should, well, no, not particles, no. There should be sort of a little bit of a red shield that you see, and you shouldn't be able to break anything or place any blocks within a certain range. But
Okay.
I'm not seeing those particles myself, so I don't know what's going on there.
It'd just be that you needed an external player.
Might be a what?
You needed like a different player to see it mute you. It's so that it doesn't annoy you. They don't let you
Right.
see it.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That it won't show me. I got a 60-second reboot time on it. Because I've got one set up in my pneumatic area. So if this thing is working, you shouldn't be able to put anything in my chamber. And if it's not working, well, obviously you'll be able to. I'm going to go. You guys want to sleep?
I mean, wait 2 seconds. I'm 200 blocks in the air.
You don't have your security system set up yet.
I really don't, do I?
So I'll just take this one down here, unless you've got
Here.
one that's
No,
not attached.
there's one on the floor right here.
Do you open the door?
Yeah, one of them's open. The one facing the desert.
Come in.
You?
Problem?
No, I'm coming up to use as a
Here you go, now.
pneumatics.
Oh.
Yeah, pneumatics, yeah.
See.
Okay, can you interact? You can. So this security station isn't on, I guess. How do I turn it on? It says there are no problems. No redstone behavior. Can you right click the security station and look at the setup here?
I can't access or hack the security system. To hack it, you need at least a pneumatic helmet and upgrade with 2 security upgrades.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Security range. 2 meters. Yeah. I'm gonna need some range upgrades for sure. So in a 2-block radius you can't.
I can't place anything here.
Okay. 2 blocks
I can't
is
hear.
the you can there.
Oh no, I can't hear. I can see the red hue right here.
Okay. So that's a really, really small range by default. Alright, well, did you bring your gold and redstone to make your rotor blades, or you need some?
I did, I think I put it in.
Alright guys, so what did we learn? We learned something very good to know, which actually should have been obvious from the start, I guess, which is this right here. If you go, let me turn that off. If you go under security status, it actually tells you your security range, 2 meters square. Okay, well that's not going to protect anything. We're going to need range upgrades. Let's pull up a range upgrade. I went and got some of this stuff ready. Bows and arrows. I got some bows and stuff. Let's see what one will do, and then read it off and see how many we're actually going to need. If I put that range upgrade in and then look at the status, it's now 3 meters. Why do I have the feeling that that this has been changed a little bit since the last time I looked into it? So every upgrade you put in is going to give you 1 more meter of protection, and I'm thinking, now that's square, so from here 1, 2, 3, right. I'm thinking I'm 11 blocks here, so let's look. Oh, I can't count looking at the floor. Let's say I want to protect from the outside wall, so we'll count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we need to protect an 8 by 8 area if I put this in the center. Let's call it 9 by 9. So with 1 upgrade in there, we're getting 3. I need 6 more upgrades in it to protect 1 floor. 6 upgrades for 1 floor. Do I have enough bows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have just enough. Well, looks like to me lapis is not that big of an issue. Arrows aren't that big of an issue. You know what I lack is string, but that's okay. I've got cotton plants and I've got bone meal, so I can make string. Okay, there's 6 more of these upgrades. So let's put that in. I'm going to let everybody know we'll be, I can sleep. Usually we want to sleep. Yeah. Okay, so that's what you should plan on. If you're going to use the security station to protect, you know, a room being what, 9 by 9, 10 by 10, 11 by 11, you're going to need some of those range upgrades. Not too expensive. Bow, some arrows, some lapis, and you're done. But I'm going to need probably 7 of those upgrades for each security station. I've got 1 done. I need 3 more, so at least 21 more range upgrades. And with 21 range upgrades spread among, or 28, sorry, including this station, 28 range upgrades spread among 4 security stations, 1 on each floor going all the way up. That should protect my base. And I've already agreed with Martin, or Connor O'Flaherty, that we're going to hack each other's bases next time. So that's what you can look for in the next episode. I'm going to have these security stations, I'm thinking probably halfway up in between the floors with enough upgrades to protect the whole base, wall to wall, floor to ceiling. And then we'll see what the hackers can do.